Just a quick one, Curious Cat. Just a quick one. I'm Curious Alley Cat. Did I just say that? We're talking about sleep paralysis and an astral travel experience. So, last night, so every now and then I get a sleep paralysis thingy. How about you? Do you? Let me know in the comments. But yes, so I was sort of not properly asleep. I was sort of falling asleep, but in a kind of sleep trance state. So maybe just before the part of heading for the REM state of mind. I don't sleep that great anyway. I'm always up at 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 a.m. But I was sort of doing that thing where you're starting to fall asleep and your mind goes into maybe a dream mode or an astral or a kind of lucid dream mode. And I had a sleep paralysis, and as you may be aware if you have had these yourself, it happens all of a sudden. You're not expecting no sleep paralysis. It's kind of like boom, and there it is. Nothing you can do about it. You cannot move, speak, whatever. Your throat chakra and your physical body has been paralyzed, let's say, for a few seconds, maybe a few minutes even, who knows. So yeah, it is almost like you're being paralyzed, and it's almost like dissociation or whatever it's called, where your physical body and even almost your spiritual soul has been trapped in a paralyzed state, and for a few seconds something happens. Because what happened this time was I felt like I was being held down in the bed, and I was sort of like in this position, in a sort of fetus position, and my arms were kind of like this, I think, or like up, and my eyes were closed, but I could visualize an alien type figure, whatever that is, like an alien, because there's like the human looking aliens and then there's other beings, and this sort of being had 2 legs, 2 arms, a head and a body, a very big sort of head that kind of came out more at the top. And this happened for a few seconds, but what happened was I felt like I couldn't move and I couldn't use my voice at all, really. So this alien type being, it was like they extracted something, I believe, from my face. I'm not sure if it was anywhere else, but either a skin cell or an eyelash. Keep hydrated, people. So it was almost like they took a tiny particle from my face or my tear ducts or my eyelash or somewhere, like skin and eyelashes. I mean, it felt like they were going off to test it or do an experiment or test me. I don't know. I've had an astral travel or a lucid dream once when I was literally like abducted. I was already there, like in space or in some kind of spaceship, and I was waiting for something to happen, but I didn't feel scared as such or uncomfortable. In fact, it felt normal for me, almost home-like. I don't know, but that's another story where I was waiting, and they were talking amongst themselves, and it felt like almost like a family environment in this room that I was kept in. And they had a sense of humour kind of vibe about them, and being very curious kind of vibe. But then at the same time, it was like I was taken back to somewhere that felt somewhat familiar. So back to this sleep paralysis. When the alien-like being, took the skin cell or the eyelash or some of my like tear ducts or something from my face, from my right side, I did kind of say something, but I don't think the noise or the yelp or the little like call was entirely clear. Like the throat chakra also kind of gets paralyzed somewhat, even though I think my sound came out loud, because straight after that happened, my little black cat, who's a mother, who's very motherly towards her kittens and other kittens in general who are stuck or need help, and she'll come running to other cats and me and my daughters if we're sad or she hears some sort of obvious crying sound. She came running. There were no other cat in my room, funnily enough, and usually there is at least one cat on my bed, and at the moment I have five cats. Usually Mr. Hiccup's there, Pepsi, who is the black cat, Princess, sometimes Megan, sometimes little boy friend, who we call friend, and he has 10 other names. But usually it's one of the family that's on my bed, and the family is either Hiccup, Pepsi, the mother of Hiccup, or Princess, who is the mother, and Pepsi is also the mother of Princess, in which Pepsi had 2 other boys who ended up going to other people that we know. But Pepsi was a great mom, and she keeps running if somebody is crying and looking after and looking out for all of us, even though she's the littlest cat. She came and she lay by me and made me say, "It's safe, you're okay, I'm here, I'm looking after you." So that was very interesting interaction. Has anything like sleep paralysis happened to you? Let me know in the comments. And what did you see anything? Did you feel anything? And if so, what was it? Let me know. And every now and again I do have an astral travel. So that story is done now, the sleep paralysis one. Now the astral travel. The other day I was driving along or whatever, and I had an astral travel. I think I was listening to a song. Now I can't remember which song it was, but it's usually one which doesn't have very many lyrics or any lyrics at all. I think it was just music, which usually works the best, I've naturally discovered. And I felt like I was an alien-like creature, like a white alien with a sort of almost like a diamond triangle third eye light tunnel through my head, which helped me see things. I was very telepathic and psychic, more than I am here, of course, and I was white, and my whole form, was like stars, a bit like looking like those things, what are those things called, fiber optics. My whole I was sort of shimmering, and I was white light, but I was like an alien type thing, and I was kind of hovering over black water. Everything was kind of black, and there was a reflection of me in the water, and almost like a reflection of me in the universe or the sky, and I could see everything so clearly, and I can even feel people I knew, energy. I could feel that energy amplified more than ever, and I could see things. I could see through my third eye other variations, other beings of me, other forms of me in either parallel universes or other life forms, and I could see me and feel me so easily, almost as if I could see me as me now, and me as me homeless, and me as me living in a house of abundance of things, and it was still me, and it was almost like all these are you and all of these are possibilities, and it's how you see it and your projection of yourself. And it's always good, like a positive being, this light white alien, like almost angel. This particular astral travel being of myself was almost like an angel, alien angel type being. And the water was black and calm and tranquil, and it felt like a nighttime vision. And behind me were these sort of mountains, and they had like a green crystal aquamarine glow to them behind this sort of almost lake. I don't know what it was, a sea or a lake, and it was green. Everything else was kind of like dark black sea, very dark sky, and the stars reflected my, I don't even think I can call it a dress. It was my form, my being, my body. I don't even know whether it was a body, but it felt like very angelic, extremely intuitive, and extremely connected to the third eye. She sort of, or he or they sort of reminded me, you know, the last empress from The Never Ending Story. I'm going to go back and listen to some of what she says, because I feel like there might be a message there. So yeah, look up the last, she had the last kind of empress kind of energy, cross between that, something else. It was really interesting. But the third eye could it allows you to see into now and the past and the future, but everything is all, time does not exist. I keep getting this. And again, as above so below, with the water and the sky being connected with the stars, and your aura light connected like the stars, a bit like my leggings, to be honest. It was so interesting. I actually had another astral travel that I was almost like serpent mermaid type creature, and I was very dark blue black again, and it was very shimmery, my tail, but my gills, the sides of me, was like the shimmery orange, and it was really magical. Need to write it all down. But let me know about your astral travel experiences, and if you've had any sort of more related to alternative universes related to the sea, water, the sky, aliens, mermaid, mythical creatures, because I believe in all of that. Usually when I astral travel, it's related to parallel universes, cosmic universes, yeah, or anything to do with the universe, not just on this planet, even though it is connected to this planet too. But it's letting you know that you are okay, and as long as you can feel those energies you feel when you have those types of, when you jump into your other beings, or you are those other beings, and you connect that energy to where you are now, it's almost like it's the same energy. You just have to know it and feel it, like, in, you know, connect it to your throat chakra, your crown chakra, all the way down to your toes and from within and all around. It's not just you, it's like the whole universe is connected. And that's it really. So I'll leave it there, and I'll keep posting some more astral travel stories in which lucid dreams could be like that. But lucid dreams, my lucid dreams can be related to a lot of stuff on Earth or not on Earth. It depends. But that's another story. So yeah, that is the end of that. Leave a comment, let me know what you think, and if you've had sleep paralysis, let me know your experience with that, and any lucid dream or astral travel. I would like to hear those, and when I see your comment I will get back to you, and love you and leave you.